I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Did it whoosh? Did it whoosh? And I just missed it. It might have. Wood Pigeon, hello. Thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Okay, goodbye then. Jesus, you scared me half to death, Artemis. Oh my god. Ma'am, you were so quiet. You were so quiet.
I'm an arts and crafts master.
Oh
Why
my
do you think I
gosh.
always have this
Where are
glue
my
gun
clothes
stuck to my arm?
Oh my goodness. Thank you both and Wish for the resub. Hold on. I'll get you. Wait, what? Ah. Hello. Saren, hi. Thank you for the raid. It took me a little bit longer to go live or to show up here because James and I were figuring out the Fluffy Cat ramp situation, so that way they can come in now. Well, as soon as James goes and buys it.
Chaos SSSS-a-woo.
Chaos SSSSS-a-woo. Oh my goodness. Kit Kat, thank you for the 100 bits. James for the 100 bits. Calliope for the 100 bits. Yeah, James is like, I'll get it tomorrow on my way. Look, hold on. This man. Ew. Okay, first off, I measured how long things needed to be. I told him two different two different like things, right? Because it was gonna depend. And he was like, no, I'll pick it up tomorrow on my way home. I want to see something beforehand. So I was just looking to see what he wanted to see. And he was just looking at what I had measured and told him. And I was like, sir. Men. Mwah. Anywho, thank you all for the hype train. We're at level 1, 81%. Saren, how was diamond dotting? Lock him out of the house until he gets... So, that would work, but... Well, I guess I could just pull the batteries out of it. I was gonna say, we have a, like a lock on our door that you can open with your phone. So, even if you don't have your key... Dang it. The gift sub things just fell. Wood Pigeon, what color would you like for your paper chain? And Wish, what color would you like for yours? Okay. Artie says pink. Orange for Wish. You got it. Green. Would you like dark green or light green? Like this light one or the dark one? We are going to do a sticker giveaway because I forgot to do it yesterday. Because that's just the way life goes. So I'm doing sticker giveaways every time that we make it to 10 additional subs. So, like, for instance, we're at 42. So when we hit 40, versus, like, if we hit 50, then we'll do that too. And we're two sub points away from 100 again. We keep going up and down, just for those keeping track. But I asked in Discord kind of late, kind of close to stream, what we should do today. I guess I could put a poll in the chat too, since I was silly and forgot to ask earlier. But I was like, we could do some more jellyfish. We could work on the temperature cross stitch. Whatever. So, would you guys like me to do a new poll in the chat? Wood Pigeon 23. And Wish. Trying not to get permanent marker on the cat. That's important. You want us to decide on something? Only if Artie gets a vote? She could. Here, hold on. Man. Which one? Which one? You got a boop one. Oh, she says temperature cross stitch. She rubbing her face on the temperature book. She loves the temperature book. Oh, but now she's at the, now she's on the jellyfish. Oh no, do you love them both? You can't decide either? Oh. She says both. Both, mommy, both. Oh my goodness. Temp then jellyfish? Well, okay, so we'll do both of them, but would you guys like to vote on what we do first? Or are you just going to vote that we do what Artemis said? Because that's probably what you're going to do, right? Wish, I'm sorry, but your name, she's claimed it. Look at Pancham! Artie has chosen? Artie picked. Okay. There's a new emote. By the way. There's a new one. I'm gonna have to edit it though. I'm gonna have to do some editing on it because it's hard to read. I even put like white and black, like I did it dual layered, so the numbers had, oh here, wait, I can show it to you. I can show it to you bigger. Can we, hi honey. Hi. But I'm gonna have to change it, and it's gonna take me a while to change it, unfortunately, because in order to animate each bit of animation is 1 frame. So this is, I think, a 6-frame thing, and each one is like comprised of 2 separate frames that I then merge. One is her paw moving, and the other is the math moving. So I'm gonna have to, I think that's what it looks like though. That's the math that you can't really see. So I don't know if I need to just make it all bigger, like all the lines bigger, if that makes any sense, like make them thicker so that they're red when they're tiny. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out, and it's gonna be a bunch of work, and I'm like, but I already did the work. I already did the work. And of course, I can't undo it. I tried to like undo all the stuff I did, and it was like, no. Which is why I always, before I do any kind of animation, I make like a duplicate of all of like the individual slides before they're combined, just in case I have to like redo it. It looks really good on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good on the screen. It looks really tiny in the chat, unfortunately. So that's what it'll look like, and I will redo it. It's just gonna take a little bit. So for now we'll have that. We'll have that one at least until I redo it. Just a lot of people probably won't be able to know. They'll be like, what is that? What is it? Hi. And part of me feels like if I make it bigger, I might have to make the number of like problems, if you will, that she's thinking about smaller, so that you can still, because like you also want to be able to see her face. Like, I don't know, it's a whole thing. I just have to make the lines thicker. Okay. Chat said that we should do things in your order, but you're sitting here saying... Also, for those who missed it, Petrichor did figure out this yarn, which was really exciting. It was a Red Heart limited yarn. Hi. 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 I know, you're such a good helper. Yeah? The best big helper in the whole entire world, ma'am. Alright. It is 32, or feels like 32 today. We had snow this morning. We had snow flurries. Hello. Hi, thank you. Yeah, some of the East Coast is getting hit by it, yeah. Oh, that's a big stretch. Where are you going? Hi. I know, right now this has temperature stuff on it, huh? Patch, it's me. I'm in here. Do you want to sit on this chair? I don't know what you want from me, girl. Want this? Do you want this? I know what she wants, chat. She says, Mom, you should be brave. Mom, you should sit in your spinny chair. Is that what you're saying? That way you can sit with me? Wow, you got 3 to 4 inches though? What do you think? ma'am, come on. Ploop. Wow, you did it. No, no, don't get Artemis. She's a toddler. Like, she wants to sit in my lap, but she wants to do it herself. And so since I put her in my lap, she's like, no, it's wrong. Like, no, it's not. Just... It's fine, actually. It's fine, see?
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Okay. We'll stay there now. Yeah? You let mommy cross stitch? Look at the good number again. Yes. We have the good number of followers again. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I did notice that it had changed again. Alright, let's do this real quick while I move the camera. Yeah, I don't know why the fluffy cat cam is not working today. Anyone want a dog? Slightly used. Little damaged. Don't move. Don't move. You're good. I just have to get this. Okay. Good job, honey. I almost wonder... Whoosh. I honestly might keep this like down here. I might see how that works. Instead of putting it on the stand. Because I feel like then I can relax my arms a little bit. I don't have to raise them up as high. And that might help. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're experimenting. But there's January all done. Except for the weird day. This day that was like colder than my temperature range, so I need to make a new color palette thing for it. So otherwise, here's my temperature ranges. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I wonder if I could just... Nope, you can't see that. Okay, also the camera is like freaking out. It does feel like Wednesday. Let's turn autofocus off. That's what I need to like. I need to look into a good camera to use for my crafts because I'm really sick of this. And like maybe, I don't know, put it on like Throne or something because I just want to be able to like zoom in and do things and not have my camera like freak out about it all, you know? so here's what we're gonna do. First of all, we're gonna continue to struggle to get everything into the position we need. First and foremost, let's just have me become increasingly frustrated. That's the first step. Check. That step is done. Why won't you freaking slide? Thank you. No, Artemis. Okay, bye. Sure thing. My eye's twitching now. That's fun. That's really fun. Alright. Okay. There we go. That Pokemon is horrifying looking. Artemis says hydrate, so... There we go. Now we're good. Except for this color that just like... Where are you coming from? Why? Why? Just... It's fine. I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. Are you stressed?
Found my people.
Oh, hi. Thanks for the follow. Are you stressed? Oh, you're not even a real person. Isn't that sad? Bye. Bye. Did you guys know that if I just like, I could just buy followers and subscribers and become famous? Ugh. I never understood. Those scam bot things, like, why? No way. Yeah, evidently I don't actually have to, like, work hard or do anything like that. It's just... I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I should be taking the easy way. The way that I saw like another longer post and I was like, oh god, is it another bot? And then I'm like, no, it's Nightbot. That's fine. I know, that chair's over there, because I thought you were going to sit on my lap. Artemis is like, what the heck is this chair doing over here? Wonder... Boop. Oh. That would have worked, but it's not in the right spot, and I'm not moving. I have not, Georgina. It's still empty. There's a part of me that is thinking maybe I should just do like a color change thread. Like something in that dark purpley sort of range. But that like changes color. I don't know. You still vote for gray? Gray could work. Cause like that's really cold. Oh, Sly Fox, no, you're good. I was just talking about a bot coming in trying to sell me fake followers and subscribers. Yeah, no, honestly, like if you're just here hanging out, lurking with your volume on, you're being a huge help. So this one is this color too. Some of these temperatures, like some of these days are all...
I found my people.
All like the same. So I've just been kind of like going across a little bit. Oh, yeah. No, it's all fake anyway. It wouldn't actually work. And if you were to do any of those things, right? Like if you were to buy followers and Twitch found out, you'd get like banned. So this next bottle is also this color, and so is the one after. Cause you know me, I like to cross country. I like to cross country. Cross stitch. Cause I don't want to have to keep tying off and starting new ends. I'm open to bribes with food and stickers. Oh shoot! Stickers. Oh god, alright. We're gonna do the sticker giveaway when I switch back to crochet. I can't reach my keyboard right now. I can reach my mouse so I can ban those trolls, but my keyboard is too far and I don't feel like moving everything again because it took way too much to get into this spot with all these things. So, hello, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in, Harley. How are you? Oh, you know what I forgot? Dang, I'm so silly. Maybe if James can hear me, he can go grab it. It's on the, I'm like telling him where it is as if he's definitely listening. I got a thing from Maniology though, which was really exciting. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I just got like a thing in the mail and I was like, the heck is this? And evidently I am at the pink tier or something now. And so I got like a little goodie bag of stuff from them. It's really cute. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll have to show you. Hold on. I'll text him. Ignoring me. So rude. They do, honestly. Like, I don't know, it just makes me happy. Like, the other thing too was I was having issues. Like, I was like, oh, okay, I must be doing something wrong, because every time that I use like their top coat, like my polish hasn't been lasting, which is really weird. Well, y'all, if I had just read the website, their quick dry top coat is really more of like a layer, like a seal, if you will, but like you need to put another layer over top of it. And it literally says it on the website, like it's laid out, it's very clear. I just missed it because that's just how my brain works sometimes. I don't read those things. And they sent back such a nice little email with my, like, to my question, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, you're gonna want to try like this, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, I wonder, because I still have to finish editing my review, and I was like, I wonder if it says that on their website, and I was like, it probably does. Can I hit one? Yes, nailed it. And like, sure enough, it says it, and I was like, oh, I just didn't read. But they were like so nice. They weren't like, it's on our site, like you just need to just like, you know, like it was just, they're always so friendly, and the fact that like they reached out to me and like wanted to do more.
You ever have your butt fall asleep? Because my butt fell asleep.
How are you sitting?
I mean, no differently than I usually do. No, she's in her little tunnel of happiness.
Yeah. So it says this top coat will appear thinner than your regular top coat. Due to the nature of the formula, we recommend adding another layer of your favorite top coat on top of our smudge-free for added protection, longevity, and shine. This is especially important if you routinely use hand sanitizer, as the alcohol content can dissolve the top coat. So it's a smudge-free like top coat. I guess it's just one of those, like, it helps to like, so that you don't smudge the stamp. Like here, it does this, right? So it won't smudge. But then they basically are like, yeah, put like another layer over top of it so that it like lasts longer. And it's right here, like in bold. And I just, oops. So yeah, they were so nice. And like, they didn't just like copy and paste that either and like send it to me to be like, just do the thing that you're like, they're just really nice. Okay, do you guys want to see what I got? I asked because I'm going to show you anyway. So yeah, I had gotten a thing in an email from them. If my phone will unlock, I can even it was really funny because it was like, thank you for your order. And I'm like, I didn't put in an order. What's happening? And then there was like a thing about, yeah, congrats. You made your first tier. Way to be awesome. You reached pink tier in the Maniology Ambassador program. You made your first sales like nobody's business. You're well on your way. Your mailbox gets to share the love too. We're sending you an AMB welcome packet and some nail art goodies just because you're that awesome. Let me catch that Pokemon. So I got a pin. And it says, you nailed it, and you've earned pink. And then I got a plate. And I honestly, I don't know if this is like a special one. I have to look on their site. I could peel it. I don't know which is better, with the blue on or with it off. Hold on, we'll just pull it up here. Oh wait, my camera's off autofocus right now. Let me see. I wonder, wait, I have the plate number. Oh god. I'm looking it up on my phone. Maniology, go. You know that, or did you know, I should say, that you can look things up by the plate number? Like, if you just want to find something, you can, like... So, yeah, this is not a plate that you guys can buy. Because I typed in, right, this is plate M459. M459. And it came up with M457, but not this one. So that made, I kind of had a feeling, because they're located in Hawaii. And this plate here, wait, I'll change my focus just for you all so you can see it, because it was really cool of them. If I can, hold on, I gotta open up the video thing again. Sorry. Focus. Focus, there we go. But yeah, like the company's located in Hawaii, and I was like, tell me that this plate isn't just like, it just feels like Hawaii. Look at the koi fish. So yeah, I got like a special plate. Sorry, focus. Nailed it. And then I got nail art stickers. And they're rainbow. And like, I love, oh my god, I love them so much. So like, these are stickers. They sell stickers too. So like, if you don't like stamping, they do also sell like stickers, so you could like put them on your nails. And I was like, they would be. Yeah, I'm gonna save these for Pride for sure. But yeah, I was like, that's so cute. Like, they sent me this. It was like a little surprise. So thank you all for those who have interacted with my videos. That helps too. And those who have purchased stuff and used my code. Y'all are amazing. And I super appreciate it. And also, Kit Kat, I think that you absolutely deserve to treat yourself to this month's space box. I saw you in there saying that you've been trying to resist. I think that you absolutely, I mean, look, it's right here. How did that get here? How on earth did this space-themed kit just pop up on my screen like that? I mean, can you believe it? Listen, all of us have been I don't know about any of you all. Okay? But I think that we have all been going through a time. Okay? Hashtag a time. And I think that we should all be nice to ourselves and treat ourselves to little things. And that is a $25 full set. A full set. It comes with the polish, it comes with the stamper, it comes with the plate, it comes with everything, you know? It comes with it all. I have hit the beyond burnout point. Hi, yeah. I'm right there with you, Elf. I'm so sorry that you two have also hit that point. It's... yeah. You are not alone. Going through a time. You can stamp press-ons too. Like, I know that there are some press-ons that you can buy that you can, like, paint and stamp yourself. And it would work on that. No pressure, of course. Treating yourself is about treating yourself, not about being pressured into doing so, you know? I want another stamp. Do it. Do it. I need a week of no responsibilities, no plans, no nothing. Yeah. Honestly, that... yeah. It's his birthday week. Aww. So you should do his nails is what I'm hearing. Already counting down to my next long weekend. Ugh. I'm sorry. He actually likes it. I love that. I absolutely love that for both of you. Hi, Belzy. Yes, potions. Aww. Okay, this is day 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And day 5 is also the same temperature, so we will do... because I am not about to trim this thread just to have to redo it. Oh, your little... aww! also going to backstitch the bottles because I feel like it'll make them just stand out a little more. Like only one thread of black because like I don't want it to be, you know, ah. Wait, is this, no, I guess it's in focus. I'm just, thanks for the lurk. Oops. One, two. Wait, what happened? You could backstab. Yeah. Wait, what happened? Oh. I fixed it. Wood Pigeon, congratulations. You've been timed out by a cat. The highest honor. No, luckily just an accidental timeout. We fixed it. But I'm so sorry if you were like, what on earth just happened here? But it's truly an honor to be timed out by a cat. I'm so jealous. I want to be timed out by a cat. Yeah, or it's like the time that Artie turned on like slow mode where you had to be following my stream for at least an hour before you could talk. And I had no idea. Until someone was kind and waited the whole hour to be like, hi, I just wanted you to know that I couldn't talk. Artie, yeah, Artie was like, no, I'm protecting mom. I'm protecting mom from trolls. She said 1 hour follow time before you can speak. And it was funny because we kept getting like follows and I would, you know, welcome people and no one would ever chat. And I'm like, huh, it's really weird that like I get these follows and then no one's talking when I'm like, hi, welcome in and this and the other thing and like, what, hello? I should have asked Harley. Harley, if you're still here, are you a crafter? And if so, what kinds of crafts do you do? Sorry, my brain is not braining. Also, hi Petrichor. I love that you figured out the mystery yarn. And it was really funny because when you shared that, I looked at like the different colors and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I actually had that long, I don't remember which color it is, I'd have to look again, like the name. But like the slow striping purple one too, at one point. What crafts are you into? And just silence, yeah. Crochet, knitting, cross stitch, loom, latch hooking. Okay, so you're a multi-craftual individual like us. One of us. One of us. Oh, you're okay, Kit Kat. Yes, it was figured out. It's in the Discord in ArtShare? Question mark? But I can grab a link. Slowly learning wood burning. Oh my god. Hi, I've done wood burning too. I love it. Yeah, Petrichor was like, I know that I had restocked shelves with this yarn. I need to figure it out. And learning how to quilt, I love that. I'm still excited to be able to do the quilt top on stream. Hopefully on Thursday we get some answers with this testing I had done. And it better not just be like, congrats, you have some kind of lifelong problem, because I'll just cry. I'll legit just burst into tears in the doctor's office. I feel like I would burn myself if I tried wood burning. That's fair. That's a fair worry to have. Okay. So we're coming up on a stretch break. And I gotta ask everyone, right? I don't know, this is nothing to do with my vestibular issues. I don't know if it's because I just haven't really done a lot of like cross stitching because I've been dizzy. But like, I hurt in here right now from sitting and stitching. Like in here and then like a little bit on my back. Anyone else? Any freaking ideas why? Because I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, on this stretch break, we're gonna go and do crocheting because this is terrible. And I don't have the same issue when I'm stitching in the living room because, well, honestly, when I'm not stitching on camera, I sit like this. No. Nope. Nothing else feels bad. Shoulders have been hurting you too lately. Ugh. It's on a stand. I lowered it to try because when I had it up higher, like, yes, I'm slouching less, so maybe that would help, but I also end up having to hold my arm up higher, which ends up hurting that. I'm wondering if it is just like because okay, ads. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Okay. Way to tell me. Way to warn me. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry. Heck. Poop heck darn. you guys for sticking with me through the ads. I'm so sorry they snuck up on me. Yeah, so I don't know. I think part of it might be just because, like, with everything that's been going on with, like, the dizziness and the inner ear issues, I haven't really, like, I've had to be lying down a lot and resting and taking it easy and, like, not straining myself. And so I think that now that I'm trying to do things again, some of it, my body's like, oh my god, why are you doing this? Because I haven't. Yes, we will do stickers now. But like, oh. It's like right here on both sides, just... I'll sit with the heating pad on later. I stretched on that stretch break though. Don't worry, I got up, walked around, did some stretches. Well, and so that's why I was sitting with it lower. Because then I could rest my hand, or my head. Yeah. I'm sorry, I thought you said my hand, and I was like, yeah, no, that's why I was, like, sitting with it, resting. But no, I think that because a lot of it has been, I've had to just, like, rest and not lean forward. Or backwards, honestly. Not leaning at all. Yeah. Alright. A giveaway has started. There are a few rules. You must be a follower to enter these giveaways. You must be present when I call your name. And you have to be able to send me your address in a private message. If you can do those things, type ! sticker in chat to enter a sticker giveaway. Are my arms pulling forward and in? What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I need to be sitting more like that. If that's what you're asking. I didn't weigh this before I stuffed it. Like, I kind of was wondering how much yarn it used. Because yes, and that hurts after a while too when I hold my phone like that. So fun. So quirky. Yeah. Petrichor also mentioned too video games, because when you're holding the controller, it's also like that. So. Yay! Going to lurk and work on your work in progress. No worries. What? Ooh. Before you lurk, are you able to tell us what you're working on? Like, what's your work in progress today? And then absolutely go lurk. Sorry, that's always, like, people are like, I'm gonna go lurk and work on my thing. And I'm like, oh yeah, go lurk. Wait. Before you leave, what are you making? Tell us. Tell us what you're doing. Oh, Heaven and Earth. Nice. Checkmate. I don't know that one. I'm gonna go look it up. I have a couple of Heaven and Earth designs that I am working on, need to work on more. Checkmate. Go. Ooh, how much of it have you done? Here, for anyone who's wondering. It's a cross stitch, by the way. Anyone who's wondering. There you go. Dragons. Dragons. Sorry, I asked another question and you said you were lurking. I'm so sorry. I have to get better about that. So far, a little over 5%. Nice. It's calling you from... Go get it, Georgina. If it's calling you, go. Go to it. Last 3 minutes to enter that sticker giveaway. Exclamation point sticker will get you an entry. I have this random yarn. I totally know what it is. I don't want to put you all through that again. So yeah, I absolutely know what this is. But I didn't want to inventory it. So I'm gonna use it for a jellyfish. How's that sound? Hi, Curious. I can say that. This yarn. Oh, this yarn is Silicons. Oh. Silicons, what do you want to be turned into? I can wait. You tell me. Been busy with school stuff? No worries. Listen, it doesn't matter if it's been like a day, if it's been 2, if it's been a month, whatever. You know, you're always welcome. We're doing a sticker giveaway right now. You can type exclamation point sticker in chat to enter the sticker giveaway. Technically a unicorn. I can save it for a unicorn. Jellycorn. Okay, listen. Putting horns on things that don't normally have horns can look a little questionable. Just gonna say it. So I love that more now. Watch, I'm gonna make this and everyone's going to be like, that's the jellyfish I don't want. A Chansey? Oh my gosh. Come to me, Chansey. Come to me. An Octoturtle. A Jellycorn is fine. Nat, you won the sticker! Congratulations! Oh, that's perfect. I actually was just getting ready to mail out Patreon stickers, so I will go ahead and add it to your Patreon stickers. What sticker would you like? I love Chansey too. I'll want it. Alright, we'll make a Silicons jellyfish. I would just hate for you to feel like you needed to become a jellyfish if you really wanted to be a unicorn, you know? You know? So I was on Instagram a bunch earlier and, you know, just scrolling through things and reels, and I came across, it's one of the cat cafe profiles. I don't remember which one. There's a couple of different ones, but they were talking about one of the cats that Ozzy is the cat's name, and how, you know, this cat is a permanent resident at their cafe because they're evidently just like a very good social cat, because they do like a lot of adoptions through like the cat cafe, and so this one is evidently just really friendly to all the cats and the people, and so they keep him as like kind of a teach the other cats how to be. And so it was this whole thing about how, you know, multiple people, he was picked up from a rescue, and, you know, his chart was read by multiple people. And they named him Ozzy. And then just recently they took, he's a long hair, like Fluffy. And they took him into a vet, needed a checkup, got a sanitary trim. Ozzy's a girl. Everyone who looked at his paperwork missed it. Like, it was just, it completely, they were like, oh. But, and this I love, they're like, Ozzy's still a boy. Like, if anyone asks, like, we're not changing, like, he's still, we're just calling him Ozzy, and he, like, the only thing that will matter is, like, if the vet needs to know. And I was like, listen, I love that. Because it makes me think of, like, Fluffy Cat and how we use they, them pronouns with Fluffy Cat. And then when we found out they were a girl, we use they, she pronouns. And I'm like, listen, I love a cat teaching how pronouns work to people, because it's that easy. It's that easy that they all thought the cat's a boy. The cat's still, like, that's just... He said he wanted to be, you know, and like, hide, you got it, Nat. But it was just like one of these things where all of them were like, I can't believe that it was missed by like every single person in our organization. You know, it's like Artemis. We thought Artemis was a boy because orange cats are typically boys. And so she was called Arthur outside. And then she came in and we found out she was a girl. So we switched to Artemis. Nat and cats. They can be, absolutely. Hello there, Harleth, how are you? Animals, especially, like, I mean, in Fluffy Cat's case, we couldn't, it's not like a super friendly cat that we could just, like, pick up and look. Like, we had to wait until they were trusting enough of us to, like, raise up her tail and we could see things, and then it still took a lot of, like, doing good. Doing good. We could have had it set up today, but no. We're gonna set it up tomorrow. We're gonna have Fluffy Cat's ramp set up so that way she can come inside. And I'm excited about it. Like, come in and out as she chooses. It was actually really cute because they stopped by earlier today. Oh, they've been doing that a lot actually lately, which has been really adorable. Is just like stopping by in the afternoon too. Like, look at this. Look at this sweet baby. Look at this sweet angel baby. My sweet floofy girl. And then just lounging. And then, is this the playing one? Yeah. And then it was funny because after a while they were like, okay, I'm done. And then just went and sat on the back step again. So it's, again, very much like Maple, just getting used to being around people and wanting to be, but then also being like, hold on, this is weird, I shouldn't want to be here. Or after a while getting overstimulated, like Maple was famous for a while of just like smacking you, or he would just hiss all of a sudden and be like, no, it's too much. And it's like, okay. But yeah, this will be, it's the window that's on the side here. I was just taking a picture from like that. Those are the catio panels, and we're going to have like a ramp going up. And then this window over here is going to be the one that they have a little cat door into. This is my dining room. As much as it would be nice to just have them go right into there, they can't come into the main house just yet because of Patch. So, but that way they can come into the breezeway, get out of the cold. We're gonna have everything like set up for them, and yeah. So, yep, exactly. They want the affection and the love, but they're also like unsure about it. And there's definitely like a good amount of trust built up between us because, you know, I am able to brush her and I am able to, you know, pet them when they're not, like when they're eating and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, if I picked her up, I think I would end up really regretting that decision. So it's baby steps. Like last night, one of the things I've been doing is I'll hold their food in either my hand and they can eat out of my hand. Or I have been holding the cup. I haven't done both yet. I haven't combined these two, but I'll also hold the cup, like the scoop that we use, with their food over over this way, so they have to climb on my lap to reach it. Because again, it's building more trust. Like, look, you can come this close to me, you can step on me, I'm not going to chase you or hurt you or do anything like that. So I think the next step will be, because they still, when they climb on me, they kind of snatch the food out of the cup and like retreat a little bit because that's scarier for them still. So I haven't wanted to have it in my hand in case you know, she grabs at it quick and then backs up and I'm like, ah. But I think that we might try that combined eat out of my hand, but you gotta come closer sort of thing. And she and Artie saw each other last night again, and they both did fantastic. So we love that. A lot of curiosity between them. I shared pictures, but if you guys want, I can show you a video too. Loss of control. Yeah. Still doesn't like it. Yeah. Maple, it took a really long time for him to be okay with being picked up. And even then, he likes being held more if he knows he can get away. He doesn't squirm as much and he's just like, oh, okay. Like if I'm sitting down holding him, he's much more relaxed than if I'm standing up holding him, because it's a further, you know, jump, if you will. And the one rule with like all of our cats has always been, you know, if they walk away, they walk away. Like I'm not chasing them. I'm not, you know, grabbing at them or anything like that. So like they still have that, like you were saying, that control of, oh, I can still get away if I need to, instead of, I mean, you can see Fluffy's learning still, and unfortunately, because her nails, we can't cut them, they're very long. So even if her nails aren't out, which they haven't been, because if she had her claws out, I would be like severely like, the cuts would be way deeper. But even with them retracted, when like she pats you with her paw, you can still feel like the nails. So it's one of those like, hey, you don't have to use your murder mittens to tell me to stop. You can just walk away. I was doing a jellyfish, but we can, as of right now, it could be anything, Sillykins. It could be anything. Even smacking the nails stick out if you can't clip them. Yeah. Yep, that's sometimes how I know. Like, I have a thing in my phone, too, that reminds me every 2 weeks to cut our cat's nails. But sometimes they have, like, one that they filed particularly sharp since that 2-week, like, the previous nail trim. And you can tell when it gets close to that 2-week period because you're like, ow. I mean, there's always, every cat has one nail that's, like, filed to, like, the ultimate point. And you're like, what did you do? How did you, like, you just picture them, like, grinding it, like. Came back to murder mittens. Very good. How are things? Things are good. Freezes up when his paws lose the connection. Yeah. Oh. The one that gets stuck in your finger. Yeah. I'm always like, that's your fight claw. That's the one that... Well, no, I mean, we can do whatever. Like I said, right now, like, I could turn this into a monster if we're feeling monster. It could be an emotional support buddy. Like, what are we feeling? Because as of right now, all I've done is just, like, standard increase stuff. So, you tell me. This is your yarn. And here, in the meantime, I'll show you. Here they were last night. No, my camera doesn't want to focus. I'm making it focus. Like, look at them looking at each other and being brave. And then that wall is hers. And that gate also hers. Hi, Crafty Jess. Yes, that is Fluffy Cat. AKA Pippin. And we are slowly befriending, taming them. They are a feral kitty, who has been coming around for about a year now. And we're setting up a ramp and a window tomorrow so that they can start coming in. One of the things that we did with Maple, our other feral cat, well, previous feral, he's now, hold on, this is like my favorite. This is him now. He was completely feral when he showed up. Like, totally wild. I couldn't be anywhere near him while there was wet food. Like, stinky cat wet food. He was, like, absolutely not. Nowhere near me. No. And now he's just this absolute moosh of a baby. My sweet guy. He my sweet Neon. I love him so much. What we did with him was we built a little cat door into our basement. And so he was able to, like, come in and out whenever he wanted. Here he was. Look at him. He was so skinny, guys. He was so skinny. Like, look at how far away I had to be before he'd come out and eat. And that's not even coming out and eating. That's hiding and eating. And then very slowly, he put on weight and he built up trust. And it was the whole lot of little tiny steps. And now he is my sweet little man. Like this, it was all just, there's streets on my hand. It just took a really long time. It took us almost a year with Maple. A little bit less because we are able to have that window built before like the worst of the winter set in. And he started coming in on his own. 'Cause you can see the basement windows are there. So we basically just built a cat door into the basement so that he could come and go as he chose. And he started to choose to be inside. Like he was spending 90% of his time inside, then it was 99% of his time inside. And then once he hit that 99% of the time inside, he was only going out to poop. And that's when we closed the door, and he's just been inside ever since. So that's kind of what we're doing now with Fluffy Cat, is we're giving that autonomy now of being able to come in when they choose and then go out when they choose. And so the hope really is, because when they're truly feral, like Artemis was wild because she was a stray. She had been in a house at one point in her life because house sounds, house things, nothing, it didn't scare her. She didn't startle when the microwave made a humming sound or when the heat kicked on. Those things were terrifying for Maple. The first time he heard the stove turn on, he took off. Artemis was like, yeah, okay, that's just the stove. Like, so Pippin, Fluffy Cat, is the same way, where the heat kicking on was like, whoa, what is that? What was that sound? And you're like, it's okay. So the ability for them to be able to come in or out as they choose means that they get to kind of adjust to being inside in a way that doesn't feel as like, it's not as stressful. So we have like a little heated bed out there. I mean, Fluffy Cat has a heated house outside right now. But in the space that we're making for them that's inside, there'll be like a heated bed and there'll be water and we'll have like litter and everything like that, so they can kind of like just get used to it. Hear the inside sounds, hear the phone ring, hear us talking. You know, all of these things that are normal for most animals are so foreign for feral cats. Hey, wait, let me catch up. Just needs a little more, yeah. I know, they were both being so brave. Want them to be handled for emergency cases, yes. Had to learn to endure handling. Absolutely. Yeah, that has been part of it, even with Maple to this day. Like there was one day that he had a vet appointment, and he didn't end up going to the vet. I ended up going to urgent care. This is when he was still newer, and trying to get him in the carrier resulted in a bite, and he was in an absolute state of panic. And so that's something that we're still working on. Like, most of getting him in a cat carrier is putting food in there and him going in to eat and then closing it. Like, I still can't pick him up and put him in a carrier. I might not ever be able to, you know. I don't know what trauma he experienced, because he was TNR'd. He had been trapped, he had been neutered, he had been released before I had ever met him. So I have no idea what it is for him to go in a carrier. So we find a way around it, and it might be like that with Fluffy Cat too, you know? I did it, I was productive, I set up my grow lights. What kind of seeds are you planting? We should, oh no, okay, it's February. We should start thinking about seeds and what we're planting this year. Looks like your cat. What's your cat's name, Jess? Little cow cat. Level of appreciation can reach another level with when a feral learns to trust. Yeah. Maple and Artemis are my first cats. I never thought I would have cats. I love all animals. Like, I'm not like, oh, I don't like cat. Like, I love all animals, very truthfully. I am an animal just lover. But I've always had dogs, and so these were my first experiences, and it has sparked something in me to just keep on working with these cats, like this population. You know, one day I would love to be able to work with, you know, TNR places instead of releasing cat, because it's not only is it dangerous for the cats, right? Especially where I live, it's not safe, but it's also not good for the wildlife. It's not good for the environment. It's just one of those things. Like, I would just love to be able to help out those kitties that just need a little bit more time before they can be adopted, you know? He was trying to be polite and figured you didn't want that inside. No, listen, it wasn't even that he was trying to be polite. He just didn't want to smell it. He's like, I know that this is gonna stink, and I don't want to smell it until you pick it up. It was one of the... He's such a little butt. When he first was in full time, I started panicking, even though he was like, you know, he was staying inside at that point 99% of the time, but oh my God, the way that he would cry sometimes. And at that point, he wasn't crying for food. Right now, like, when he knows meal times are coming, and all of our animals are talkers with food. But I'm like upstairs and I would hear him crying, and I'm like, oh my God, he hates it. Cause like I would see him looking out the window, and I'm like, oh my God, he hates it. He doesn't want to be. And then he would stop crying and go and poop. He was upset because he couldn't go outside to poop, and he just had to poop in this litter box. So like, I'm thinking that he hates being inside, and like, he wants to get back outside, and really he just didn't want to poop in a box. He got over it pretty quick. They did. They chose, yeah, our cats chose us. I'm certain she was abandoned. I have no idea why. Yeah, I can't understand why Artemis was left. Peppers, nice. Herbs, celery. Start tomato soon. Blankets. Limits their space, yeah. Till they go in themselves, yeah. His name is Charlie. He just has an added mustache. Put on my winter coat to put the cat in the carrier if I don't want to be shredded. Yeah. I had bite-proof gloves on the day that Maple bit me, and I had to go to urgent care to get a tetanus shot. I have gloves that are supposed to be bite-proof with animals. And he must have just nailed it perfectly on the seam or something. Like I said, I called up the vet and I was like, listen, we're not coming in. He has medicine now that helps. He has an anxiety thing for when we go to the vet. And he does much better. Because, like, the first time that we took him to the vet, before we had this medicine for him, he was, like, panting. And cats should not pant. If you did not know that, even after they have run a ton, cats should not ever be panting, like, with their tongue out. And the poor little guy was just so terrified that he had, like... I felt so bad. I was growing up, that snuck out the door. She disappeared, yeah. Never found... Yeah. No, I definitely know sometimes it's not intentional, but I also am, like... I don't know, if it was Artemis, if like that happened to me, and obviously, you know, things are different now where like you can, like social media, stuff like that. Like I would continually be looking for my pet. Like if they got out, you know, or like I would be calling every vet, every shelter, every whatever. You know, they're also microchipped now. Cause you know, we were hoping and not hoping at the same time that when we brought Artemis in for her injury, like that's why we took her in, we were hoping she would be microchipped so that we could find her people. She wasn't. It was not as easy then. No, I completely understand. It definitely, again, social media and the internet has opened up the world in ways that us growing up, it wasn't possible. Like, you could have put up posters with, like, your number, but, like, if you... But, actually, no, if you didn't even have a house line set up, you wouldn't have even had a number. Because you wouldn't have had a cell phone. So, like, no, I definitely... I guess in this day and age, I don't get it, you know? The intentional ones, yeah. No, people who, like, intentionally, like, leave behind an animal, or, like, you know, you see, like, dogs, like, tied up in houses and stuff like that, and it's like, that's the ones that I don't get. Broke through the window screen, yeah. I was, yeah. Yeah. It's one of the things that, like, you know, James will, like, open the windows really far, and I'm always like, listen, if Artemis doesn't have the brain cell that day, I don't want her, like, falling out because she, like, pushed on the window. Yeah. No, you're right, Kit Kat. Even if you don't, though, even if you don't have, like, a phone, like a cell phone or a computer, you can still microchip your pet. Highly recommend microchipping. It's not expensive. It doesn't hurt the animal. I think that there's oftentimes a misconception that microchipping is painful, or nope. Dope. And a lot of them, like, you don't even need to pay, like, a subscription fee anymore. Like, Patch is the last animal that we've had to pay any kind of, like, a yearly fee on. Like, the ones that the cats have don't have that. Unless you want all of their medical information, also with their chip number. And I don't, because our cats are okay. Like, Maple has that he's FIV positive, but it's, like, a full medical history, like all their vet records. I don't, yeah. It's included now, yep. Yep. Like, all that we had to do with Artemis and Maples was just register them. So, like, again, if you don't have a computer or phone, you can go to a library. You could probably even ask your vet to, like, help you register it before you leave. But yeah, Maple are already getting out is, like, one of my biggest fears. Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger than, like, a shot, if you will, when, like, your pets get a shot. It's a small punch. Imagine. I knew what you meant, but imagine if they were just like. Yeah, no, it's scary. I get you. I understand. There are babies. See, like, I'm still slightly leaning forward, but I'm not doing this like I was with the cross stitch, and this doesn't hurt anymore. Like that same... I guess I just have to work at it. Baby steps and all that. I've never loved an animal as much as I love my cats. It's so weird. No, I get it. Like, you can absolutely love and cherish every single one of your animals, but you can also have animals that are like your soul animals. Like, they are the ones that you have like a deeper connection or bond to. And it's not to say that you didn't love your other pets if you don't feel that way about them. Like Pipsqueak, my guinea pig, was one of those. It didn't mean that I loved his little brother Smudge any less. It's just that, like, he had a little piece of my soul, and that's Maple. Maple is too, and that's not saying that I love Artie any less, or Pat, like any of them, but like, it's just some animals have little bits of your soul, or they're familiar. Yeah, just there's just something else that connects on a deeper level, and there's nothing wrong with that. And again, you know, it's not like, you guys see how much I dote on Artie. Like, I love her so much. Like, I don't know. Like, James says that Artemis is his favorite, and I know that that's really what he means. Like, he doesn't say, you know, like, that's... But, like, I know that's why, if you will. Do you know what I mean? He just feels like a deeper connection with her. Artemis. We were just talking about how some pets, like, how they can be not necessarily like a favorite. Like, you don't necessarily love your other pets less, but like some pets are like soul animal. Like, you know, you have how we're like soulmates. You can have like a pet that has like a little bit of your soul too, if that makes sense. And so, like, Pipsqueak was mine before. Like, he just had a very, very special place. It didn't mean I loved Smudge less. Like, I was just as broken up when Smudge passed away as when Pip did. But, like, Pip just had a little extra piece of my heart, and that's how Maple is now. It doesn't mean that I love Artemis any less. It doesn't mean that I love Patch any less. Like, just... And that's what I was just saying, is that I think that's what you mean when you say that they're your favorite. Not necessarily that you love the others less, or that you wouldn't do for the others what you would do for your favorite. I just think that she has a special place in, like, your heart that's, like, reserved, if you will. I don't even know if he's listening. Probably not. He probably stopped listening. What a jerk. Rude of him. I'm legit responding right now. Okay. That's my husband for new people. Sergeant Radio is my husband who's sitting in the other room playing video games. So. Yeah, well, what are you responding? I'm waiting.
See responding.
Okay, but you didn't respond. You said I'm legit responding right now. But did you hear the bit about, like, the soulmate and the soul pets and the bit of your heart, all of that? Like, did you hear? You agree with that? Okay. See, that's what I was curious about. Okay, I'm really sorry. I have to put a cough drop in. My throat is, like, super dry and, like, tickly. I will try not to make noise with it. I would almost dare say that Pippin could possibly be like that for you too. I think part of that is because you're really helping in the taming of her. Like how I did with Maple. Like I did most of Maple's taming while you were gone. And now you're kind of getting that experience with Pippin. Also, thank you for the bits. Oh, see, I'm annoyed now because my phone says that Pippin's out there and the camera's not working. Maybe... Hold on. Little fur blowing around. I'm trying. It's like... It's trying so hard. You see her ear? It's really windy. Update firmware. Does this camera need to be updated? Firmware. No, my camera's up to date. Hold on. I restarted it. Let's see if that does anything. Oh, you know what I could try? Let's see if I can load up. Okay. So it might just be that camera. 'Cause there's the basement and there's my little boy Maple. That's him right there in his heated bed. So my former feral baby. Doing a big heckin' snooze. Large Maple camera. You got it. Hold on. No. Papa. A big heckin' sneeze deserves a big heckin' camera. Hold on, wait. How about a split screen action? I got the Pippin camera working, but now you can see both. I wish I could sleep like my cat, so restful, yeah. That was honestly like one of the most amazing, rewarding, beautiful things to see was when Maple and Artie, like, when they really slept. When they really, like, came in, got comfortable, and, like, could have that deep, restful sleep. Because, like, outdoor cats, they really don't ever get, like, super good. Like, a lot of them, especially if they don't have a place. Like, Pippin gets some good sleep in the heated house because she trusts it. But a lot of them don't have that. Menace has demanded playtime, no worries. Sweet baby. for new friends, we feed Pippin on camera every night around 5:30. It's currently 4:54, so it's almost 5 p.m. So around 5:30, we'll go ahead and pause what we're working on and go say hi, get some scritchies and some lovin' and some attentions, and you guys will get to see her and hear her and all of that. So, boop. But like, do I have? No. There we go. This was her first night with us. Like, that right there, like, my whole heart just, like, exploded that she was finally, because she was at the shelter for about 2 weeks. No, about a week and a half. 29, she was dropped off on the 13th, what is that? So 20 some odd days. She had to be on stray hold for a while, and then no one adopted her, and we were like, well, we went to go visit her. And I was like, James, we have to, because her foot wasn't getting better. And I was like, we have to. Like, she remembered us. This was at the shelter. And I was like, we have to. Like, this was a TikTok video. That's why it keeps, like, jumping from one to another. But I was like, her foot's not getting better here. Like, it was better than it was, but it wasn't, I mean, it took 2 more months of us having her and treating her and bringing her to the vet and all sorts of things before her foot got better. It was a whole thing. This was her first stream. We played Animal Crossing on that first stream because I had no idea how she'd do. And I was like, I didn't want to get my craft stuff out, and all she did was just sleep. Like, this was my view the whole time during that stream. She was just like, yep, I live here now. Oh, God. Sweethearts. A born gamer. Yeah. It's also interesting to see how much both of Maple and Artie's body and like face changed, because feral and outdoor cats are very muscular. Like, they're brick houses. They might look fat if they're well fed, but they are solid muscle, I can promise you, because they have to run and jump and climb and avoid like, it's just, it's unreal. Like, when Maple was outside, his first vet appointment, he was around 13 pounds. He's now just under 11. Artemis was around 11 pounds when we first brought her in, and is now around 8. Like, those are the weights that they should be. I'm willing to bet that Pippin would be probably close to 15 pounds at this point. And I'm guessing that she probably will settle in around 13, like when she becomes indoors. Like that would be my guesstimate. But it's crazy. And it's normal and it's okay. And like, look at how different she looks. She also had like the runniest of noses when she first came in. Because she was adjusting. See what I mean though? Like that cat could beat me up. Like look at the muscle on her. Like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things, like, it's not bad that they lose that. It's not unhealthy. It's just that, like, their lifestyle changes. Please don't punch me. Yes. Ads actually now, I think. I think it's stretch break time, chat. Yep. Okay. Be right back.
I found my people.
one left. Can we get it? Oh yeah, so see how Sly Fox has a lock next to their name on the game right now? That means that they can't guess again until it goes away. Just for anyone who's new. I know a bunch of people who didn't know any of that right away. Also, Jess, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Yeah. Yep. That's why there's that lock and like the little blue timer that goes down. So you can only guess like one word per thing. So if you're like, I'm guessing words and it only took one of them, that's why. Like, it tells you that at the beginning of the game, but it doesn't tell you that in between each level or like during the game. Like, it doesn't tell you. It would be great. It would be great if it like said it here or something. Do you know what I mean? That would be really helpful. Because there are a lot of people who don't know. Hi, Mary! Whoosh, also. It's good to see you. That was good. We almost got 100% twice. Yeah, I had no idea at the beginning either. It wasn't until I, like, added the game to my own stream. And, like, I could see the instructions that I was like, oh. No, you're totally cool. You're totally good. I just wanted to let you know in case you didn't know because, again, like, it doesn't say anything. I've thought about making, like, a command or even, like, putting something on my screen just because, I don't know. Always wondered what that sound was, yeah. I didn't know, but I didn't see it either. That's valid. Also, welcome in, by the way. Oh, so we're gonna be watching The Neighbor's Chickens again this week for a couple of days, so prepare for some chicken pictures in the Discord. Yay, chickens! There's no babies right now because it's too cold. So, just the big chickens. My ENT is calling. Probably to confirm the appointment I didn't want. Hold on. I don't know why I started typing it as a response. My iPad is in the living room, and evidently it was ringing while the phone was ringing in here. They were just confirming my ENT appointment on Thursday. Like I said, the appointment I didn't want. Yeah. But yeah, Patch was a wooing in the other room. See, the bad thing about being like, I've been so brave and I deserve a little treat is that I've had to be so brave all the freaking time lately. And I can't afford to keep getting myself little treats. Ugh. I clicked on the clip and woke up the cat. Oh no, the cat that you just got to settle down. I'm so sorry. Rip. Settling back in. Phew. Crisis averted. Oh no. Man, the camera's really struggling today. It needs to get it together so that we can— oh! The camera glitched and the cat disappeared. Fluffy cat's magic! I am working on Jellyfish, yes. I made this little one yesterday. I'm just working on some more. I was doing a little cross-stitching earlier, but needed to stop, so. Get your treats in bulks. Oh, did you not? Have you not seen? Yeah. This is... I had this idea, like, come to me. Did anyone else make friendship bracelets like this? Hello, Susan. Like, I definitely made a couple of friendship bracelets like that. It's Pancake Day. I had the idea come to me. Let's try Great Ball, because this seems like it'd be a strong Pokemon and wouldn't like the Pokeball. I've made jellyfish before. I've made octopuses before. And I had this idea as I was just like lying there about to fall asleep that I should try making the legs like this. And so that was like my test yesterday. Kit Kat, you're typing 2 L's, hun. You're typing ULLTRA. No, I just love that you did that error once, then you bought some, and then you did the same exact misspelling again. That's what made me. I was like, no, don't. Hashtag going through a time. Yep. So yeah, I had that idea, and I was like, should we try something, chat? And chat was like, absolutely. So now I have a couple of different ways that I can make their little legs. Because of the up arrow type. Yeah. I caught it. How many Pokemon do I have? Everyone hydrate, by the way. At least I got it. It's like you're making a friendship jellyfish. Oh my. You know how I was like, it feels like this is a powerful Pokemon. It's a freaking level 1? Really? My Silcoon, my little Look at all these level 1s. That's wild to me. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That's the wrong button. That's the one I want. Everyone hydrate. Silicons demanded it. I just did. You should too. Well, in game, no. Like in the Pokemon game, no. I didn't demand. I politely requested. Yeah. So the fact that I have a level 1 Exploud. Wow, closed caption got that Pokemon right. I read it as a more hydrate. No, Silicons demanded I hydrate. That's okay. That's allowed. Streamer slanders chat, not clickbait. No, you demanded it in love. Hi, Action, welcome in. No, I know that there was no actual... I've had the people come in before who are like, I redeemed the thing! And they get like all upset and you're like... Okay. I am a human, not a robot. Maybe I didn't need to hydrate, maybe I missed it, maybe, you know, like, but now I'm really not gonna drink in front of you because you're making me feel really weird. But no. I demand more pet cuddles. That is, I think, an okay demand. Already started stream up here and on my lap, and then I had to maneuver my camera and a bunch of other things around, and then she was like, I'm out. And then she went from I want to be on your lap and be perceived to now don't see me at all. She's in her blanket fort. Oh no. Oh, I hate that so much, Sly Fox. Yeah, it's blanket fort time, she says. Yeah, immediately banned. Very good. That is the correct response in that situation. Some people are wild. No, we don't do that here. Again, you know, we were talking the other day about like parasocial relationships, about how, you know, there are people who think like that because they have subscribed to you or given you things or gifted you or what, like, and when I say you, I mean the collective you, and I also am mostly meaning like streamers who have thousands of people watching them. Not like this. My community feels more like a group of friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, my community is smaller. I don't have thousands of people here. It feels more like we're just a whole bunch of friends hanging out, crafting or chatting or whatever. It's, you know, it's more of that friendship thing than that parasocial thing. But, like, I've seen people just go off the wall because they think that because they've done something for a streamer that they are now friends, and you're like, ugh. Well, I subbed, I gifted you subs, I sent you gifts, I did it, and you're like, okay, but Definitely yelled at you to hydrate before. Yeah, okay, but see, mods are different. Mods, unfortunately, sometimes have to be the one to tell or yell at a streamer to take care of themselves because we just don't. Mods are allowed to yell at the streamer. You were talking about parasocials yesterday? We were talking about them too! I'm not going to ping every streamer I know and expect them to show up to help me move. Yeah. Yeah. Like, we can all chat together in Discord and, like, am I excited to share things with you all when they happen? Yeah, of course. Like, I hope that you guys get excited to share things with me. Because that's a friendship is a give and a take. It's a two-sided equation. When it's all one-sided, it's not healthy. I'll be there for you. Okay, Emily. Wait, who's him? I must have missed something. That's not surprising, honestly. I miss things all the time. Like, I'm really bad at seeing, or hearing references from things. I also did not see a lot of, like, I've never seen Ghostbusters. I've never seen, you know, like, there's a lot of different things that, like, I've never seen that were considered, like, cult classics. Like, everyone's seen them, and I'm like, no, okay, here's the thing. I know Seinfeld. I've seen bits and pieces. That's not a show that I ever really watched a ton growing up. Like, in my house, we had a lot of, Friends was on a lot, Everybody Loves Raymond was on a lot, things like that. Seinfeld was on, but I never really got super... Yeah, because it was mostly the fact that multiple people said it that I'm like, I'm missing a social reference right now. And that's totally fine. I miss a lot of them. Some people get invested in the parasocial relationship so much, they end up doing the opposite of what the stream, or yeah, what any person would want. Mm-hmm. No, you're totally fine. Don't apologize. You get to see Ghostbusters for the first time. Lucky. I was just going along with the bit. That's amazing. Shay was just like, I don't know what this is about, but I'm here for it. 10 out of 10. No, like, there's a lot of, like, I hadn't seen Back to the Future until James and I got together. I had never seen any of the Back to the Futures. Like, there was just a bunch of things that I either missed out on. Like, having a brother who's 8.5 years younger than you makes for an interesting dynamic. Because a lot of what I watched was cartoons, even when I was, like, older. And I'm not upset about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was also one of those sensitive kids who, if I watched Scooby-Doo, but I didn't see the end, which unfortunately had happened a number of times because of when Scooby-Doo aired with my, like, bedtime as a kid, that I sometimes didn't see the end and find out that it was, like, a person in a costume. And so there was a period of time where Scooby-Doo was horrifying. I love Scooby-Doo. I think it's great. I have seen Legally Blonde, however, it has been a long time. A long time. I need to see it again. Like, I don't really remember much about it. Like, I definitely feel like I saw it in, like, middle school or something. Well, when did it come out? 2001? Oh. No. No, that wouldn't have been middle school. I'm still a sensitive kid. Same. Back to the Future is good. Oh, cartoons, my beloved. Probably have gaps in some things. Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. By now, I've seen most Scooby-Doos. And I ended up getting tapes. My brother and I had a bunch of different tapes. So Scooby-Doo and the Globetrotters, the Harlem Globetrotters. Had that one on cassette. Booking flight to have a Legally Blonde Dale. Wow, the way that I combine nails and date into like some kind of mumble jumble of words. Do it, sillykins. I've never seen Jumanji. Not fly today, yeah, but the premiere still works. Yeah, the premise still works. I don't even know what I was trying for. Not so much the Seinfeld Friends, Raymond types, yeah. See, I never watched Buffy. I didn't watch Charmed. I didn't watch Seventh Heaven. I saw a little bit of Seventh Heaven, but I feel like some of those shows were deemed inappropriate by my parents. Like, the things that changed when my brother was like the same age I was when he was a kid. And it's fine. Like, I know, you know, just even talking with James, like the things that change from first, second to third child kind of thing, like things change. And I get it, because you're doing it for the first time. No, you know, nothing like that. But like, I know that there were some like risque things on that back then. I watched Gilmore Girls. I love Gilmore Girls. I still love Gilmore Girls. Right before something would happen from the board. Oh my god. You haven't seen Jumanji either? You weren't allowed to watch Buffy. You did. You were allowed to watch Seventh Heaven, though. Also watched a bit of Charming Gilmore Girls. Yeah. I didn't watch a whole lot of like live action-y stuff growing up. Like Gilmore Girls. What the heck was the other one? I've never seen Supernatural. Although I've seen a lot of memes from that show. I'm weird because I prefer the newer. No, see, I don't think that that's weird at all, that people have preferences, or that there are people who haven't watched stuff, or that growing up weren't allowed to watch things, or, you know, for whatever reason. I mean, I remember being a kid, and we had a family computer, right? You didn't have your own computer. Like, one of the wild things working in a school district, before we moved, like, all the kids have computers. All the kids. They all have homework. Everyone has, at least in this district that I had worked in. Like, they were given out by the school. You better not have messed them up, because then you're gonna, you know, you're gonna owe the school a bunch of money. But, like, I didn't have that growing up. Like, we had a family computer, and I had The Sims 1 on said family computer. And woohoo in The Sims used to be a lot more, like some of The Sims had cutscenes. And the way, I mean, my Sims, there wasn't necessarily adoption in all of those earlier games unless you bought like certain expansion packs, and I'm like, well, my Sims need to have kids, and I would always worry that like some of my parents were gonna come in the room at that point, and like I wouldn't be allowed to play it anymore. Like, oh, let me catch up on chat. In college, and then stopped because it got weird. Oh no. The AOL dial-up sound, yeah. Cat in the Hat, Looney Tunes, Pinky and the Brain, Flintstones, The Jetsons. I never watched The Simpsons. I also was not allowed to watch Rugrats after a while because Angelica would say like stupid babies and like shut up and stuff like that. And my parents were like, well, you're saying stupid and that's not a nice word. And you must be hearing it from that show. Stupid was a bad word, evidently, when I was growing up. Again, things changed. Now one of our Christmas traditions is playing Cards Against Humanity with my family, like my parents. It's been really fun teaching my parents certain words. Anyway, difficult to track while watching, so much happened. I actually like the anime one. Yeah. Wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons either. Watched a ton of other cartoons. Wasn't allowed to watch Barney growing up. That was probably for your parents' sake. I wasn't allowed to watch any TV shows that either showed the adults as idiots or disrespected their authority. I never really had an interest in watching The Simpsons, I'll be honest. Like, to me, that kind of, like, humor was not... I didn't find that kind of humor funny. And, like, that's fine. Like, I don't... No judgment towards whatever people enjoy watching or whatever. Like, it's not my cup of tea. I can't believe it's still going. That's fair. I can't either. Nailed it. I love Family Guy when I was younger, but no longer think it's funny. Yeah, it's wild sometimes to like rewatch things that you thought were funny, and then you're an adult and you're like, oh, this is actually terrible, or not funny, or not my cup of tea, or whatever, fill in the blank. After this round, we'll go feed Fluffy, by the way. You know what's funny? I'm sitting here like, man, why on earth is it feeling like really difficult for me right now? With like looking up at chat and then looking down at my hands and then well, first of all, that's one of my therapy exercises, is the up and down. Second of all, I'm sitting in the swivel chair. So everything has had a slight tiny amount of movement. I feel like I won't like it anymore. Yeah, I want to keep the memory of you liking it. That's fair. Honestly. I understand that. Yeah. Honestly, the only like anime I watched growing up was Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. I was a DBZ kid, not a Sailor Moon kid. Trunks had my heart in a vice for a while. Oh my god. I've never said that out loud to anyone before, so that you guys should all be honored. Love Sailor Moon. Sister was DBZ, yeah. Okay, so hearing that the remake is fantastic, I didn't know that there was, but honestly, I'm like, maybe I'll watch a Sailor Moon remake. Inuyasha had your heart as a kid, it's okay. Did anyone read Ranma? Or Rurouni Kenshin? Kenshin. That is a very graphic anime. I was always upset that I never was like they didn't do all of Kenshin. Yeah, I didn't watch that until later. But oh, that was like my first anime, like reading anime crush. Just, and I mean, that's a good one. Like, here's this person who just like honors and like respects people and makes other people the same way. It's a good thing to have. I know that like we've talked about this before, like, you know, our first Disney crushes and all of that too. It's fun. It's fun hearing that like we all have similar experiences, or that we all at least had an anime crush. This is why we're friends, I think. Because all of us growing up had at least at some point looked at an anime character and been like, well, that's why I just said at least some point. Like, it could still be, it could have been a short period, but like at some point we all had an anime crush. Tuxedo Mask. Do they keep the gay stuff in, Emily? I missed that more. with Sailor Moon. Yeah, is the Kenshin remake any good? I actually, I have a bunch of the Ranma 1/2, like, books. I want to get all of them. I don't have all of them. I want to get all of them. Do I have any of the Kenshin ones? I don't know if I own any. I know that I've read them all. Art is amazing too. Is it the whole series? Like, is it the whole book series? Or is it like just a portion of it? They're all in Japanese. I think it's still ongoing. Okay. See, like that's what I wanted to know, is like, is this, because I feel maybe it just wasn't dubbed. Like, was the animated series ever finished? I feel like it wasn't. But again, maybe it just wasn't dubbed. Ew, no, that is creepy. I don't like that. No, I didn't question your reasoning for it. I giggled when I saw the question just because of the phrasing. That's all. You're fine with yeah. Oh, wait. They streamed Rurouni Kenshin on Netflix for some period of time. If you don't know, Rurouni Kenshin is a very graphic. He's a swordsman. There's a lot of blood. So the fact that it was on Netflix is just wild to me. Made out to be cousins? Ew. Okay, maybe is there a place that you can watch Sailor Moon? Like, that we could all watch it together? Because I'd be down for, like, Sailor Moon Discord nights. I feel like I would be okay with that. You would love that? Let's do it. Okay. Maybe we'd, like, do it on weekends or something, or I don't know. We can figure out. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put that in my Megan's to-do list. Figure out how to watch Sailor Moon in Discord. We can all say which sailor do we want to be with. I think it would probably be better to have the English, because then if people who have watched it already want to hang out and just listen and are maybe crafting or are maybe doing something else, they don't have to, like, read. Do you know what I mean? That's always been one of my things. Like, unless the English one does the weird cousin thing. Is that what you're saying? Like, does that English one do the weird? Because if so, then we would want dubbed and subtitles. Because we're not about that. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Susan. I have no idea. I haven't watched the English side. Fair. I'll look into it. Okay. Only because, like I said, I know I like to craft while I watch shows. And if I have to read, that's fine too. I just know that there's probably other people like me who would want to craft and watch. Or, because I was the smart one. That's amazing. Alright. This is still working, yes? Okay. I need to pull up my stream so I can read chat. Oh, hold on. The Twitch app has an update. And then we'll go feed Pippin. Has anyone here watched Miraculous Ladybug? Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir? Any Ladybug fans? Not all the way through, but yes. It's good. It's good, Sillykins. My stream chat just crashed. I need to. I haven't seen all of it yet, but I adore it. It's good. If you liked Dragon Ball Z, if you liked Sailor Moon, if you like those sorts of shows, it's very similar. I adore those idiots so much. Listen, so do James and I. Did you guys see one of the stocking things James got me this year? It's a lip balm maker. But it's her yo-yo. Is this a child on the back? Yes. Is this for like ages 6 and up? Also yes. Did James get it for me? Yes. Last year in our stockings, I got posable, like they're small, Ladybug and Cat Noir figures, and I put them in our stockings. They move around the house. I'd watch that with you all too if you wanted. I'd rewatch that. I'd watch that with you all too if you want. Oh god, don't listen to your own voice. That's terrible. I've heard a lot about that anime too, but I've never watched it. Inception. Psst, it's on the site I sent you. Well, I think it's safe to say that we're all just nerds, dorks here, whatever, you know, mean word there was back in the day. And it's awesome. It's amazing, and I love that we can like share this with each other and that we can watch things together and bring new people into the things that we loved growing up. So yeah, we were talking about watching Sailor Moon because I've never seen it. And then I was just talking about, so Miraculous, like they still come out with new episodes. But this is actually kind of cool too. This is it's an anime from and based in France. Like the original, we get the episodes later. The original is in French. And then we get the translations later on. So that's kind of fun. And it takes place in France, like in Paris. Something different, like you don't typically see a lot of like anime set there, I feel like. Or I guess you don't really see a lot of anime set in like real world. A lot of it's fantasy. Okay, let's go feed Pippin before I get distracted again. Hang on, I'll turn that on. And we'll pause this. Or we watch with subtitles on YouTube. Yeah, that is a thing too. We Patrick, where we did that for the last like 4 episodes. Like I want to say the last 4. We were waiting. We were doing it. We were waiting, and then because it's not leaked, or it was just one of those like you can just find it internationally because that's where it's released first. And when we got to like the finale for like this last season, we just couldn't wait, and we watched it with the subtitles and then without when it was released, like in the English dub. It was great. It was great. Oh gosh, Scruffy, I'm sorry. That's frustrating. All right, I shall be right back. Let's go feed this beautiful baby. about, huh? It's very chilly. This thing's so warm. And then it got so cold. See how crazy. You want to show everyone what you do with this? Oh, yeah. More? More. Oh, we loved it. We loved it. Yeah, that's so great. You're so sweet. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure you don't poke yourself in the eye, huh? Oh, well, that was amazing. You just letting me brush you? Yeah, that's very good that you like this so much, because you're going to need it. Yeah? You're going to need it. Oh, look at you go. Oh my goodness, this is the most. Let me just check my phone. Turn that a little. Ah. Oh, oh my goodness. Look at this baby just wanting her pet. Hi, it feels so good. Oh my goodness, this is the most we've ever done with this kitten. More? I don't know if they can hear you purring. Maybe I'll take a video real quick. Can we take a video? Oh, oh my goodness. Can you do that? Hello. Okay. Would you like some food? You were really good. I'm really happy with you guys. Oh, okay. Okay. Too much. I got you. I know. It feels very good, but it's overwhelming, huh? I get you. You want to show everyone how you can eat out of my hand? What's the thing? Good girl. You keep dropping just one little kibble, huh? So gentle. Yeah. Some more?
Did you feel a little more? There you go. How do we feel about eating and a pet? Oh, that was acceptable? Yeah, that's acceptable? Okay. Yeah. Oh, we're so brave. Oh, we are so brave. Okay. I give you the rest in your bowl. Good girl. I'll see you for that food soon, okay? I love you.
Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta get a picture of this too. When I tell you, right, Artemis has been in her blanket fort this entire stream, right? Blanket fort the whole time. I came in and she's sitting outside of her blanket fort like, where were you? Where were you, Mom? Here, you got a smell? I washed my hands real good, but you can smell. Here. Ah, that's Pippin. What do you think? Oh, cat code. It was actually really cute last night. Artemis, like, she had gone into the kitchen before I could close the gate, and she was checking out the mat that Fluffy had been rolling on, and because it was raining, the mat really had a lot of Pippin's smell on it because she was a little bit wet when she was rolling around on the mat. And Artemis was like so invested. Here, I can show you. She was like, who this? Who is this stranger that's been in my house? Wet cat smell. Yum. Who dis? Yeah, because this was Pippin just a little while before. Getting all that water off. Loves just mat, mother. Yeah, they really do. I put a mat out just for her. It's true. Oh yeah, Pippin was sniffing that. Can you smell her on my phone? Yeah? Should we see if chat can hear her on this video? Let's see. Oh, that's a car. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, booty brush? Hi. Just feels so good.
Okay, we'll do purrs here in just a minute. Because of ads. Okay. Let's take a stretch. Be right back. Whoosh. Okay, ad should be ending in 3, 2, 1. I'll wait to make sure that everyone's back. Let me know if you can hear me. Of course, you wouldn't be able to hear me if you were still in ads. Okay. I'll pause this again so you can hear. Nope, can't hear a thing. Darn. All right.
Oh my goodness, booty brush? Hi. Just feels so good. Hello.
They had like
Hello.
grabbed my phone.
Okay. Would you like some food? You were really good. I'm really happy to be brushed. Oh, okay, okay. Too much. I gotcha. I know. It feels very good, but it's overwhelming, huh? I get you your food.
Yeah. So I am gonna get a different brush. I'll definitely get like a slicker brush now. I think that's gonna blow her little mind. Cause she's just been doing like the flea and tick brush. And I think her mind just gonna go. So she is gonna love it, yeah. Oh, and a butt. It's honestly like a really good thing that she likes being brushed even without the food, because for the longest time she really only wanted it if she was eating. And so that to me is good, because that, like, it's something that, you know, it's gonna have to be done consistently. Like, she's gonna need to be brushed to just, she's got a lot of fur, right? Got a lot of fur. Oh, you're leaving again? Okay. So there is an English one that isn't censored. Cool. Then we can do that one. That way we can watch, and if we want to craft while we're watching, we can, and everyone's still in the right relationships instead of being siblings or cousins or whatever gross thing the anime people said to do. Oh gosh. All right. So tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be here. I have no idea about Thursday. I'll let you all know in Discord. It's gonna depend, because Thursday is my appointment. And even though, like, everything might be fine and just, like, you know, whatever, I might just be, like, tired. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh. So Zakayla is live making Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. I feel like that's where we need to go on our raid. It's just full circle. And we definitely have to be sure, I'll be sure to mention this conversation. It's just meant to be. Alright, well, thank you all so much for being here today and all of our silly, wonderful conversations. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Please remember to eat something tasty, drink some water, take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. Come join us in Discord. Here's my socials. Okay, bye.